Hello, everyone. 2021 New Year's resolutions. We are on day 14 here, January 22nd. Biggest thing going on this morning with me is this freaking gout attack in my left foot. Generally, I know, when I get a gout attack, I'm like, yeah, I just drank 25 beers and ate a pound of red meat last night and blah, 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 But this time, it's kind of annoying because I really haven't been drinking. So it's got to be diet. So I read up a little bit on gout, and it can be caused by a number of things. Like I said, red meat and alcohol and stuff like that. Also fructose. I have been drinking a little bit more soda than usual just because I'm not drinking alcohol. But I drink diet soda, and I might have one a day. Uh, but if there's fructose, that hurts you. And then also like fast food. We ate McDonald's the other night. But it's not like I eat like a ton of this stuff. It's just seems like it's here or there. I'm really blaming gravy. Like I said, I ate gravy 2 or 3 times last weekend. But this is getting ridiculous. It's all up in my foot. It's hard to walk. I couldn't sleep last night. We have an improv show tonight at the Montana Bar. But I guess I'm on my feet, and that's better than not being able to walk at all. So we'll see. Might just have to do some weed edibles from Spokane to get through the show. The other thing I want to talk about today, besides gout, is the stock market. I've been working the stock market for a long time now, 5.5 years, and I find that if you have a process, that's better than just going at it willy-nilly. Don't throw Hail Marys. You're not going to make $1,000 in one setting very often. Once in a blue moon you might, but take your small gains, take your $10, your $20 gains, and they'll add up, to that $500 or $1,000 per day if you're involved in the stock market. A lot of people treat it like it's an American giant casino or something, but you can think of it that way, or you can think of it as a tool to gain money for the projects that you want to do. Real estate, businesses, take your family on vacation, whatever. The stock market's great, and I would recommend practicing for weeks, months before you ever invest a dollar. But don't be afraid to fail, to lose money, because those failures will add up to you knowing what not to do when other people don't know that yet. And I just chalk it up. If I ever lose money, I just chalk it up to an education. I just lost $100, but that education to learn what not to do cost me $100. So now I have that in my back pocket. That's my diploma or whatnot. And the more things that you learn, not to do, the better you're going to be. But you're never going to know those intrinsically until you go out there and actually invest some money and try to do it yourself. And it's a beautiful snowy day here in lovely Deer Lodge, Montana. So these are some of my stock symbols. To start, like if you're starting from square one, you're going to want to just research the hell out of everything. Don't just dive into the pool head first, because there might not be water in the pool. And then here's a kind of my stock evaluations. I call it Atten Stokemont, which is kind of a play on the Wolf on Wall Street, Stratton Oakmont, which I thought was funny. We started this about 3 years ago. And anyways, you put your stock symbol in, and then go on like E-Trade is what I use, which is great. And then you can go in and you can find all this information. Now, you don't have to do this system exactly the way that I do it. These are just kind of the important things to me. As you can see, Eldorado Gold, Vale Metals and Mining, Freeport McMoran, Yamaha Gold. We got all kinds of different things in here. I like oil. I like commodities. We got a little GoPro. I like to have a little bit of a mixed bag, because it seems like if one gold stock's going up, they're all going up. If one oil stock's going down, they're all going down. So to start in the stock market, the very first thing you're going to want to do is get an account. Again, I recommend E-Trade. That's the one I do. I understand it, better than anything else. Get yourself an account and then start researching companies and symbols that you're interested in. If you don't have a ton of money to invest, you probably don't want to find a company that's trading at $55 a share. I've been doing this for 5.5 years, and my highest share price of a security that I own is, I think, $32. And that's like high. Most of mine average around probably like $14 a share. But yeah, you're going to want to find securities that you can actually afford and you can actually buy in bulk, because if you can only buy 10 shares at a time, which is fine, of a $30 stock, then why not buy a $5 stock and get, 150 or 200 shares? Anyways, get on E-Trade, and every time you're researching and you come across a word or a term or something you don't understand, immediately stop and go and Google that and look up the definition and read about it and understand it. Now, this may seem, meticulous or whatnot, but if you do this, you will fully understand the stock market. If you don't, you're going to be lost for a long time. Every time you don't understand something, this is your first lesson in the stock market. Stop, go research it, figure out what it means, and then come back. And even if it's 2 words later, you're like, I don't know what that means. Go research it, figure out what it means. Make a dictionary for yourself. Make your stock trade journal, which is going to have a lot more information in it in the first year of your trading, than it will later on when you kind of got a grasp on things. So that's step number one, that you can start today with no money. Get an E-Trade account, and then go research stocks and the market and figure out what these words and definitions mean that you don't understand right now. Because just like the medical profession or being a lawyer or whatnot, the stock market has its own lingo, and you can't really be in the in crowd on that stuff if you don't know how to speak the lingo. Okay? That's everything for today. We will talk to you guys. It's Friday, so we'll talk to you on Monday. Okay, have a good day. Oh, and I also got a new selfie stick. So that rocks. So now I can give you motivational 2021 resolution videos from afar. It'll go out. Tilly, I'm going to take this skiing with us. Fucking run into a tree. Cool shit, boys.